Hi. Okay. Welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot here on Astrology Motivation, my second YouTube channel. Yes, fresh off the press, you can look forward to Cancer, Leo, and Virgo zodiac readings coming out over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot, where you can expect 12 zodiac readings every single week. So I hope you guys join me there as well. But over here on Astrology Motivation, I get to jump on live with you every single day so that we can chit chat and share a general tarot card reading. What is a general tarot card reading? A general tarot card reading is a reading that is one reading meant to be for many different people, whoever needs to hear it. Now, it won't be for everybody, but it could be for anybody. And the reason why you'll know it's for you is because you're drawn to listen to it. It'll pop up on your suggested feed. You'll be attracted to the thumbnail. You'll be interested in the title. It'll just be a quirky experience where you think, oh, let me listen to this tarot card reading. Whatever the reason, it is being drawn to you. I honestly believe you are pulling the reading to you because there's going to be something in it, something in the chat, something in the discussion, something in the astrology, something in the tarot card reading that is going to resonate with you and help answer or at least make clear some of the questions on your mind and in your heart. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Shah? What's up, Dina? Hi, Sharon. I'm trying to diversify a little bit when I come on here, simply because I think it's important. I think different people come on at different times are available at different times. And so I'm trying to just be available at different times too. Happy Friday, guys. TGIF. TGIF. Yeah. I do have to watch my time because I have to actually make it to yoga class today. Yeah, it's been a week, guys. It's been a week. I'm trying out a lot of new stuff on the channels. So it's been taking up a lot of more time. So I've just been like going crazy. And we've talked a little bit about it, but anyway, here I am, and hopefully I'm back to yoga today. What's up, Yvette? Good morning. Oh, good. You love the earlier hour. I'm glad that you do. Trying to make it a little bit earlier. I don't want to always get on here at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That makes it really difficult for a lot of people. So I will try to toggle it a little bit. If you are not subscribed to Astrology Motivation because you're watching this after the fact, you're watching this for the reading, not for the live chat. Well, thank you so much. First of all. Second of all, leave your comments below so that I can know how this is impacting you too. You still have a voice. You're just not on the live chat. But if you want to participate in the live chat, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell and select all notifications, because then you will get notified when I go live. It's really the only time you'll know when I go live, because I don't go live at a set time. It's not like Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Over there, the videos are released at a specific time every single day, and they're released on a specific day so that there's continuity over there that goes beyond the notification bell. But ultimately over here, that is not the same. So if you want to participate in the live chats, or you just love these videos and you want to get notified as soon as I post them, then please do hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And be sure to like this video. It really helps. It helps with the algorithm. It just helps it get recommended to other people. So thank you so much for that help too. What's up, Avery? Hey, guys. Yeah, so I'm starting to see more names on here that I haven't been seeing when I go on at 3 o'clock. So I'll try to diversify the times a lot more. I'm looking right now at the charts. Let's get the charts for Friday. It's actually a really exciting day. It's just an exciting day. Friday, October 1st, the sun and Venus are at 0 degrees conjunction. They are tightly conjuncted at 28 degrees in Scorpio. They will be the same tomorrow, and then it's on the 23rd. On Sunday, both Venus and the sun in perfect conjunction. Perfect 0 degree conjunction, I should say. They will float into Scorpio season. And we know we have a new moon that's coming, and there is a hard restart that is happening on that new moon. It could not be a newer moon than this new moon because it is in direct opposition to Uranus. And Uranus, especially Uranus in Taurus, is all about really deconstructing the traditional systems or systems that we've clung to, habits that we've clung to, patterns that we've clung to, behaviors that we've clung to, lifestyles that we've clung to, and really just like not just decimating them, but tearing them down and making us think of making us innovate, making us do better, shaking it up so it changes. And what I love about Uranus right now is that it's square to Saturn, which means it's a bit grounded, and Saturn doesn't like things to change. And so for me, what that means is quality control. It's yes, Uranus is going to change things, but Saturn is going to make sure that it's not stupid in those changes. And there is a consciousness that I feel now that a lot of times doesn't happen with change, in that there's a consciousness of, okay, we need to change, but we don't need to change everything. And it's not just so that we're clinging on and holding on to what makes us happy and makes us feel secure. No, it's because Saturn square Uranus is very much, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yes, things have to change. Yes, some shit's dirty and it's got to go, but you don't throw the good stuff out too because it's easier. You don't look for the easier solution. Saturn doesn't look for an easy solution. Saturn looks for the high quality, high standard, disciplined solution. And Uranus comes in and says, okay, I just want to change things. I want to get it done. I want to innovate. Okay, but you're going to innovate with standards. And if it doesn't need to be innovated, or if something older was actually better, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but a lot of old concepts are starting to creep back in, because I think we're realizing, oh shit, we threw the baby out with the bathwater. Some older concepts should not have just been decimated and wiped away because they were right. And you only innovate the things that need to change. You don't innovate the things that are actually functional. And I think the problem is that a lot of people are just idiots, and they do throw the baby out with the bathwater. And Uranus is not an idiot energy. It's a brilliant energy that says, hey, look beyond whatever reality they say is. And instead, what can you create? What can you invent? What can you innovate? I think innovate is a better adjective for Uranus. Creativity is a great adjective for Neptune. Neptune is actually active when it comes to Mars, but it's square to Mars. So anyway, I think, well, no, we should talk about it a little bit, because Neptune and Jupiter are both square to Mars. Jupiter is actually 0 degrees Aries, which means it's about to retrograde itself right back into Pisces. That's really interesting. And our little Mars is about to retrograde too. Let's see what Mars goes retrograde. Yeah, there it is. Bitch. Okay. So it is next weekend, next Sunday, that Mars goes retrograde. Why do I say that, talking about today? Because we'll already be able to feel that energy of slowing down, that energy of not having as much energy, especially if you are Scorpio or Aries. You are going to feel that you are slowing down, and you should let yourself. And this will last through January. Not through January, through the first week of January, I think. And so it's really important that you don't, when it comes to a Mars retrograde, what have you already done? What have you already accomplished? What have you already achieved? It's not about getting new stuff done. It's about the stuff that's already been done finally getting recognized and realized. And so you're not working so hard. I honestly think this Mars retrograde is perfect timing, because we're going into holiday season, and that's when you slow down. I mean, it's legitimately going to be out of retrograde on January 9th. That's basically, a lot of Italians celebrate the, what do you call it? Not the three wise men, the visitation. What is that called? I'm losing that word. But essentially, that's sort of when Italian Christmas ends, around January 8th. So what I'm saying is, because not everybody's Italian, what I'm saying is that it's so perfect timed, this Mars retrograde where the energy does decrease, intensity does decrease. It's coming at a perfect time. It's coming at fucking holiday season. It's coming when we're sort of naturally all inclined, wherever we are in the world, to slow down, to spend more time with our families, to focus more inwardly instead of externally, to unwind and to let ourselves enjoy the fruits of our labor. This is harvest season. Perfect energy for harvest season. Of course, we still have to go to work. Of course, we still are getting things done. But if y'all have worked in any kind of corporate or any kind of, like, you know that all work slows down at this time. Like, I can't even, all work slows down at this time. People start taking vacations. They, like you don't get shit done between now and January. You really don't. It's a time when you're sort of recapping the year and basically running the numbers, as opposed to, and you know what, for running the numbers, we're in a perfect position because we have Saturn trine Mercury. That won't last that long, but it's a really good, it's almost like it's a really good energy to complement Mars going into retrograde, which means instead of externally acting, let's use our mind to investigate. And with a lot of energy shifting into Scorpio, investigative energy, digging energy, probing energy is really going to be all around us. So this is a really good time for introspection. This is a really good time for staying home more. This is a really good time for digging down and digging things out instead of looking for what do I need or what do I need to buy or new things. Find the old stuff. I don't think this should be a very spendthrifty Christmas, though I have to say there's around Christmas time, there's going to be a lot of planets in Capricorn. So I think people will want to spend a lot of money. They will want expensive things, but you know that because Capricorn can be very bougie, but ultimately it can also be it's very pragmatic. So with that much energy in Capricorn, we might just be a little bit more conservative with how we spend the holidays. And it not like we don't enjoy the holidays, but we're almost more kind of traditional with it than spendthrifty. But at the same time, I don't know, I gotta check the charts because I don't remember it in my head. But let me look, I'm looking too far ahead. Let me just focus on today. So today is a very good day to sort of unwind, to sort of start to focus our energies toward, or like I said, more inward, about caring for ourselves, about making sure that we make the choice to take care of ourselves instead of push ourselves too hard. Pushing yourself too hard will start to lead to major exhaustion and also disillusionment. With that square between Neptune and Mars, there's this energy of you can get very disillusioned. You can get very almost like start making your decisions based on um, um, like overreacting or being reactionary, and so you're not really thinking smart or acting in a smart way. You're acting in a reactionary way. So it's better to allow yourself to calm down and don't allow yourself to get too exacerbated. Whenever Neptune is in a challenging position to somebody, watch your health. To another prominent energy is watch your health. Like take care of yourself, because there's now pressures on it, stuff that can make you sicker quicker, that kind of energy. So let yourself slow down and don't try to push yourself too hard. I know it's like, Michelle, look at the fucking charts. What have you been doing to yourself all week? And that's why I've been completely exhausted and I almost fell asleep at the wheel yesterday. Like it's right there in front of me. I gotta start listening. So what's up, Ruthie? Woke up at 5, can't stop giggling. That's good. I'm glad. I'm part of. You're so blonde. Aries and Scorpio rising. Bless me. Just sneezed. So you're gonna really want to focus with those placements. You're gonna really want to focus on allowing yourself to take it down multiple notches. And it's interesting because I was just going to say, maybe don't push, what was interesting is that it's almost like in this energy, you would think that standards may drop. Standards are actually going up. because standards take time and standards move slower. So it's ultimately like we're not going to rush to, or we shouldn't rush to settle for something or rush into, I don't know, like rush into decisions. It's like, yeah, this time for you especially, but for all of us, should be about really focusing on what matters the most. In other words, what matters the most and what's most important should become front and center, because it's probably the only thing we'll really have all of our energy for. It's almost like energy conservation or energy recession, right? It's like when there's not enough energy or not as much as there usually is, what do you do? Well, you start cutting off the fat and you just start putting it into what really matters. And that will help us all get back into balance, which I think is what this trine with Venus is all about. Something is definitely balancing us back. I think we were trying to tell ourselves that everything was all right doing things a certain way, and it wasn't. And so the change is coming once again in a much more gentle way than the universe has shown us in the past 2 years. So I am grateful for that. Anyway, what's up? Okay, we've gotten through the astrology. Let's get into the cards. So for those of you who are watching and watching just for the reading, I don't mark timestamps, but when I pick up the cards, it's a good sign that I've started the reading, and you can fast forward to find that. Energy for today. First card out is Temperance. And Temperance is about finding a way to make the stuff work that you have in front of you. This is also a solution to issues that you thought would never have solutions, finding the balance. And that's why the card features that yin yang sign, because that's what Temperance is really about. It's about taking two different things that don't seem to add up and somehow making the impossible possible just by opening your mind and opening your perspectives and maybe listening to other people and learning to other people. Jupiter is all about learning and all about opening up your mind through exploration, right? So it's definitely about, there is a solution to this problem, finding the solution to these issues and finding a way to make things function, finding a way to make things work, and finding balance, because Temperance is very balanced energy. So we have Hermit, working really hard day by day. It kind of came out in the past, so I'll incorporate that. I think we've been working to find this happy place for a while, and that happy place is coming. So our work forward, balancing something out, is actually happening. It's actually our hard work is working. It's actually working out. We have Ace of Wands, which suggests a new beginning, a new start, new inspiration, or a revitalization. Like the fires are now stoked again. It's not necessarily about, it usually is about energy because it's wands, but this is about something is actually working out. Like we've figured something out. We've figured a perfect balance, is what my mind keeps saying. Princess of Swords is here, which is a new way to think. A new way to think, a new idea, new inspiration. And then Seven of Wands is not giving up and continuing to maintain our standards and not kind of, it's not bend. It's not compromise our standards. To stay true to your ethics, your morality, and to keep fighting for it, even though, it's almost like we've slayed the dragon. Yeah, that's kind of the energy. Let's see what our central energy is. The central energy to the reading tells me a lot about where we are emotionally, psychologically, maybe even physically, but it's personal. And two cards came out, and I really want to keep them together. So let's keep them together. King of Swords and Nine of Wands. And what is this meaning together? I think it's figuring out what you have to fix, what went wrong, what didn't work, and what did. It's becoming very clear. it's like you have the strength to figure out or make decisions about what needs to go and what you don't allow in. You've become very smart with that. So it's becoming intelligently defensive. It's not defensive for fear's sake. It's maybe not even defensive. It's cutting off and trimming off the fat for what doesn't need it and putting up a boundary for what should not get in. Remember, the Nine of Wands precedes the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is all about, oh, look, you did it again. You overburdened yourself. So basically, this central energy is about getting smart before you overburden yourself and figuring out what to cut away and being efficient and being effective and getting away all the bad stuff and chasing away all the bad juju and all the rotten crap that's basically just mucking up your lawn, right? It's like trimming the fat, and this is now becoming a set of standards as opposed to just being defensive or being wounded. It's a set of standards that you now know how to execute. What needs to go and what should stay, that kind of thing. Once again, it's very much trimming the fat. Trimming the fat, if for those of you who don't know, is an expression of getting rid of what you don't need, right? What is just weighing you the fuck down and not really helping much at all. And not letting it in, not letting more in is part of that process, because if you're scaling down, and scaling down is not necessarily the exercise of not having, right? Or defeat. It's not. It's efficiency. I think that's the best word for it. It's becoming more efficient, making this whole system, the system of your life, of your choices, more efficient, so it's more effective. Doing less to do more. And now I understand the Virgo energy here. I've always said about Virgo energy, the Hermit card represents Virgo energy. Virgos work efficiently. They work smart. They don't work hard. They figure out the daily day-to-day logistics so that things run effectively and efficiently. And they'd prefer to manage it as opposed to dig in and grind their knuckles and get arthritis actually doing it. And that's the whole thing. Like, the whole thing right now is streamlining a process. And that streamlining of a process is talking about you, talking about streamlining your processes. I really love this energy. Actually, it's kind of liberating and refreshing. There's also an undertone of, not an undertone, maybe an overtone of, when you start to streamline your processes and you start to trim away the fat, you actually start to reveal and find gems. And this is what Scorpio season is about to do for us. You're going to find those gems that you forgot were there, because you just kept adding and adding and adding and burying and burying and burying. And instead, now you're finding these gems. You're getting off. I'm not taking in anything new. I'm finding gems that are already there. I think that's what I'm most excited about right now. We have 5 of Cups, so there's some sort of disappointment. So that speaks to what was missed in the past, like the moments or the opportunities that were missed in the past. In this energy, like, the quality things that were missed or looked over will be dug up, because there's just this sense of it. If it's grated on you, if it's been unsettling to you, and it felt like you just haven't been able to emotionally let it go, because something was wrong. It shouldn't have happened that way. 5 of Cups is here. That's the energy. And then we have that new moon. And that's why I think around this new moon, a beautiful thing is going to happen, where the changes that happen trim away the fat so that you actually get a reset. It's like hard reset. It's like allowing the system to reset so that you see what you probably skipped, and maybe ineffective choices that you have made, or ineffective decisions that you have made, or have I missed the good one because of these 10 bullshit ones that are distracting me? Well, those 10 bullshit ones are about to be cleaned the fuck out. That kind of energy. Because there was disappointment and there was interference. 8 of Swords, which is abandonment and feeling like you were left behind, like feeling like you were just ignored, feeling like you were just discarded. and being disappointed that you were. And I think it never sat right with you because you knew it was incorrect. Or there maybe somewhere inside of you you're sensing, I missed something really important. This is when it will come back. We have the Queen of Cups, which is full moon energy. We know we have a full moon about to arrive in a week and 2.5 weeks on November 8th. That's going to be, listen, I've been talking to you about that. I've checked the charts. That's going to be a big one. I know that there's an eclipse this time around. It's the November 8th one that's really, really hypercharged. So, it, and that's a full moon, and this is a new moon, and I understand that. Queen of Cups is healing. It's also love. It's cleansing, and it's nurturing energy. I just think that basically the cards are saying, keep giving it your all. Keep giving it your all. That all is going to have a new opportunity soon. And this is about water those soils and make sure they're nutrient rich, because something new is starting and those seeds are about to be planted. We have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is you're about to be a superstar or superstar kind of energy. Queen of Wands is ta-da, look at me now. So in other words, people are taking notice, and it's also creative freedom. It's the hardships have added up to you defining yourself by your own terms and being able to create a good life for yourself or create yourself in the image that you wanted to. This is also about becoming very attractive, becoming very like charismatic. Suddenly there's just a lot of attention on you. There's a lot of eyes on you, and you're ready for it because you don't care that there's eyes on you. You're just happy that you're in the zone. This is about really being in the zone. So I love this energy today. I love it. Absolutely love it. We're going to get a moon card to celebrate that moon that's coming up on Tuesday. Wait, it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it is Tuesday. Well, it's the 25th. I think for some of you guys, it could be the 24th. Yeah. Let me get the time. Where's my Llewellyn's book? I'm asking you guys. I hope you'll know. I don't know. You know, some shit gets tossed around in the move, and I know it's somewhere. So hold on. Yep. New moon. Pause. Talks amongst yourselves. Big Gucci. Hello. Good morning to you, man. Oh, I love that you loved my handle. I love that you used my handle. Did you guys know about that now, that you can use handles? That YouTube now has handles. So even if you give a shout out to me, Born Without Boundaries Tarot or Astrology Motivation, I have handles, and the handles are good ways to talk or mention something. If you want to like tag me in another post or somebody else's post, this is really awesome. Hey, Teresa. Well, your birthday is 11/06. Well, happy birthday early. It is your 'tis the season, Teresa. And then Samantha, so grateful, been doing deep reflect. Good. That's a perfect energy for this. Ruthie, I know it's Friday. I understand that it's Friday. What's Tuesday? Tuesday, we're talking about the new moon. Tuesday is the new moon, but I wanted to know exactly. Here, October 25th at 6:49 a.m. Yeah. So it is early morning hours. And so for some of you, it will still be on October 24th. And the reason I'm saying that is because I think that's so cool, because Monday, Lundi, it is named after the moon. So some of you will actually get this beautiful new restart, new moon on Moon Day, which is Monday. Anyway, and then we have Tuesday. But some of us, I think over here in the States, predominantly it's going to be for us. It's going to be early in the morning. At least that's Just want to get the times. Word. After the quarter moon. See, GMT is, yeah, it's early in the morning. So for a lot of us, or for some of us over in the States, it's going to be on the 25th, but some of you guys might experience it on the 24th. And that makes me excited. Oh, you better stop. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Whatever's going on today. And you know what's wonderful is, I think the first thing that I do when I see this card is like, oh my God, what did I think was impossible? Oh, that's going to happen. No, I think that this card suggests that we just don't even know what to expect. We couldn't even know what to expect. So don't try to expect, believe that the impossible could happen. So whatever has made you feel stuck, whatever has made you feel disregarded or degraded or disposed of, believe in the impossible. So you're not necessarily going to know how it's going to work out, but it is going to work out. In other words, this kind of energy, this disappointing energy, can make you feel like something is impossible. And it's saying, okay, but believe in the impossible, because whatever felt impossible is not impossible. It is not impossible at all. And if you get into that mindset and allow yourself to be surrounded by that energy, really magical things are going to start to happen. Let's get into these cards. Oh my God, you know what I want to pull? Yeah. I want to pull these cards. You know it. I think this is a really popular deck. It's called the Rebel deck. You guys have heard of this deck, right? It's so much fun. And in some ways, it's not only fun, it's in a very fun and funny way, through comedy, this deck actually really wakes you up. Open if you dare. I love this deck. It's funny as hell. It's an oracle deck. Where should we put you? You can go up there. You already have. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's pull one of these cards. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Listen, I can't even. You ready? Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. I'm not even playing. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sometimes it's those harsh lessons that actually make us smile the most, because one of the biggest problems can be that you just don't know, right? You just don't have the answer. And it's not even like any answer at this point is the bad answer. Any answer is a good answer, because you just want to fucking answer. You just want to figure it out. And these cards are saying, listen, fucking quit. Get out of that fucking job. You've known it for a while. And I don't think that we're going to be dealing with shit or able to tolerate it much anymore. These eclipses are going to make sure that those things that we knew we should have gotten rid of, they gotta go. They gotta fucking go. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass. Your head in your ass means you're purposely trying to ignore something. So you've known it for a while, and it's saying somebody needs to hear this. Quit your job. I don't have a job. I have a vocation. But there are even in me, there are different times when I'm like, I can feel something coming and it ain't necessarily good. So it's almost like, yeah, stop fearing the inevitable. Stop fearing what you already understand, what you already know. Face it. Because the truth is, there's some gems in facing it. And there's going to be resources that you didn't even realize you had that you're going to be inspired to dig into now that you know that you need them. You start to see things that you didn't even know were there when you start to need to see them. That's what the energy is saying. But I love these messages. Reevaluate and change your perspective or fucking quit, because shit is going down with your job. Definitely somebody that's confirmed. And get your head out of your ass pronto. That's kind of all I needed from my day. Okay, let's go to the angel messages, because I'm late for yoga class. We have forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Bam. And then we have trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect, and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. Then we have vision. Vision and clarity. I kind of like those two together. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Clarity. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. There is peace. There is clarity. A magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angel. With that, guys, I gotta go. I love you so much. TJIF, TGIF. Have a fantastic weekend, and check out the Cancer, Virgo, and Leo readings that are coming up soon. I love you, and I'll talk to you on Monday.